Hello everyone. Whenever I see Christian homophobes trying to prove homosexuality is wrong, the Bible verse I always hear them use is Leviticus 18 verse 22.
Leviticus 18 verse 22. You shall not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination.
If a man lieth with a man as he does a woman, it is considered an abomination.
The Bible condemns homosexual acts.
It's against Leviticus 18:22.
But these same people that use Leviticus 18 verse 22 always seem to overlook the other things the Bible's against, which we'll go over right now. These are the top 10 things the Bible forbids besides homosexuality. Number 1. Eating pork and shrimp. Who doesn't love a ham sandwich? You get the mayo, the pickles, and cheese on there and take a bite. It tastes really good. But according to the Bible, you can't do that. Leviticus states that pigs are unclean and you shall not eat them, which means you can't have bacon strips.
Bacon strips, bacon strips, bacon strips.
No! No bacon strips! This rule also applies to seafood without fins and scales, so if you're craving a bowl of really big shrimp, I'm sorry, that's off limits too. Number 2. Rounded haircuts. Not only is God particular about your diet, apparently he's also particular about your fashion sense. Leviticus states, Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. I don't have much to say about this one. I guess God just really hates haircuts. Number 3. Gossip. Who doesn't like a bit of gossip? It's on television, in magazines, at school, at work, and studies have shown that gossiping can actually be good for your health. Despite this, Leviticus states that gossiping is a big no-no. So no more watching TMZ. Number 4. Tattoos. It's kind of ironic how so many Christians will get tattoos of the cross or Jesus Christ, because the Bible actually forbids tattoos. Leviticus states, Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. So, to Mr. Jehovah's Law, you better get that cross removed ASAP. But hey, look at the bright side. Justin Bieber's going to hell. Number 5. Women speaking in church. Okay, now we're past the mild stuff and on to the more extreme. If you're a woman that goes to church, apparently your voice is not wanted there. Corinthians states that women are not permitted to speak in church, and it is a shame for them to do so. In the words of Peter Griffin,
No speaky until the man speaky to you.
But if you think this is bad, just wait. Number 6. Wives helping husbands in a fight. Ladies, if your husband's in a fight with a guy and you want to help your husband out, whatever you do, do not grab the other guy by the balls. Deuteronomy states, if 2 men are fighting, and the wife of one of them comes to rescue her husband from his assailant, and she reaches out and seizes him by his private parts, you shall cut off her hand. Show her no pity. You ever heard the phrase, an eye for an eye? In the Bible, it's a hand for a testicle. I'm not sure if this applies to girlfriends too, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, so don't do it. Number 7. Sex before marriage. With people having sex today at younger and younger ages, it may be hard to find a bride who is still a virgin. Deuteronomy states that if a bride is not a virgin, then the men of her city should throw stones at her until she dies.
Oh, I know. Don't tell me. We hit him with a rock. And that's stupid.
Notice how this only applies to the bride and not the groom. The Bible's kind of sexist, huh? I mean, women can't speak in church, they get their hands cut off, they get stoned to death. I guess women just don't get a break. Number 8. Working on the Sabbath. For those of you who don't know, the Sabbath is every Sunday. And if you have a job on Sunday, I'd be a bit careful going to work. Exodus states that the Sabbath day is a holy day, and everyone who works on that day will be put to death. So yeah, if you're a doctor or a firefighter and you have work on Sunday, the Bible says you'll have to die for it. Number 9. Kids cursing at their parents. If more parents out there followed this rule, kids would curse a lot less. Exodus states, And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. So yeah, forget timeout, forget spanking. Imagine if when you cursed, your parents fucking murdered you. I think Xbox Live would be a much more peaceful place.
Austin, come on, go upstairs.
She said wrap the fucking thing up. Now leave me the fuck alone.
And finally, number 10. Men with cut off private parts. Out of all the things the Bible forbids, this one has to be the weirdest. Deuteronomy states, And he that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. You know the story about that guy that got his dick cut off by his ex-wife? He can never enter a church again. So if you're a male churchgoer, I recommend you purchase a jockstrap. Now, to make things clear, I don't agree with anything on this list, and I'm sure many Christians out there also disagree with this stuff. But, to the homophobic Christians that use Leviticus 18:22, if you're willing to use that part of the Bible, why ignore the rest? My name's Nathan, and I'll see you next time.